Hey, can you please state your name and your occupation?
Victoria Mangeli, and I'm a flight attendant.
It seems like you're getting ready for work this morning. What does your pre-flight routine morning look like?
Kind of like everyone else's. Like I just get ready, step out of bed. I would say the only thing that's really different is the fact that I can wake up at any time for work. Like sometimes I have to wake up at 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m., and other times I don't have to go into work till like midnight for a flight. So I would say that's really the only big difference between my job and any other job.
Do you have a normal route or where are you headed to today?
No, I don't. We kind of get to fly all over the place, which is nice, and at the same time, also bad because I get to go to really random places like South Dakota that I just don't want to go to. But it is nice when you get that occasional international flight as a junior flight attendant. It doesn't happen often, but that is cool. I am headed to San Diego, so it's just one leg, which means one flight there, and then we lay over there for 18 hours, and that's one of my favorite layovers. So super excited.
You know I need your love. You got that hold over me. Long as I got your love, you know that I'll never leave. When I wanted you to share my life, I had no doubt in.
How long is a normal trip for you?
Typically, the trips that I get are 3 days long. I like 2 day trips the best. I tend to have the most energy after them, and they're not as tiring. And some people get to do what we call turns, which is literally just one flight to a place and right back the same day. So it's kind of like your basic work day.
So, can you tell us a little bit about what made you want to be a flight attendant in the first place?
Yeah, I was kind of just doom scrolling on TikTok one day, as one does, and I was about to graduate college. Didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life, but I always knew I wanted to travel, and I just wasn't sure how. I also knew I didn't want to go straight into a 9 to 5 post grad. So all these videos kept on coming across my For You page, and it just so happened that Delta, American, United, all the big three airlines were hiring at the time. So I applied and I got it. So kind of just fell onto me, I guess.
Can you tell us the hardest thing about your job?
I would just say like the long hours dealing with so many people all the time definitely gets you socially burnt out. You're only with the same crew for like those 3 days or one day, depending how long your trip is. And then you're constantly meeting new crew, constantly meeting new passengers, and you kind of also always have to have this like face on that feels like you're acting sometimes, which gets hard. And also, the sleep is hard. Sleep deprivation is really big because you're waking up at such random hours and going to sleep at random hours, and the time zone changes. So it's a lot on the body. That's for sure.
What would you say is the best part of the job?
Definitely the free flights. I mean, you get to go anywhere in the whole world, which is just pretty sick. Me and my sister have been to Japan, Hawaii, California. God, I don't even know. So many places. Europe. We went to Switzerland in November, and I definitely would not be able to do that so easily, at least without this job. And it has given me the ability like to truly see the world and given me the ability to let my loved ones see the world.
Where's the coolest place that you've traveled to not working?
So I got to go to Japan, which was amazing. We actually got business class there, lie down flight seats for like this 14-hour flight. We took it from Detroit. It was so incredible. And also Iceland was definitely one of my top destinations.
Waiting patience for me, and I was running far away. Would I be loved well someday? Nobody knows.
A lot of people think that flight attendants are just servers in the sky. Can you elaborate a little bit more about your training and the safety measures you guys have to take?
Yeah, that's definitely a misconception that we're used to hearing. I mean, we are there to make sure that you guys are comfortable during the flight, obviously. But I went through 7 weeks of training and not one of it was service related. Actually, that's a lie. I think 3 days of it was service related. The rest of it was all safety measures, all emergencies. So we're trained in everything: decompressions, fires, evacuations. If there's a security threat, you name it, we're trained in it. And that's really what our primary job is. It's just hopefully we don't have to use that on a daily basis, which in the news these days is definitely, some paranoia, or I don't even know if it's paranoia, but a lot happening with aviation in general, which I think has made people realize that flight attendants do a lot more than what they thought, and just serving like a Coke or a Biscoff. As you've seen, the Endeavor flight that was like the flight attendants evacuated everyone off the plane, which is crazy that no one was hurt during that. So yeah.
Everything, drop it. Come on. Don't take your video. Step on the way. On the way.
Holy